Ava Thompson had always believed that love was something you earned. Something you chased. Something that slipped through your fingers if you weren't enough. And she had spent her whole life trying to be enough. But tonight, she was done. The rooftop gala glittered below her, a paradise of music, diamonds, and people who didn't even breathe in her direction. She wasn't one of them. She wasn't meant to be here, not in this world built by power and spotless lineage. Not even for him. She pulled the silver shawl tighter around her shoulders, the cold winds brushing past her skin like warnings. Her heart had been cracking for months, but tonight, it finally shattered. Because she'd seen it. Liam Hawthorne, billionaire CEO, the man she had secretly loved for years, laughing with the perfectly sculpted socialite his family approved of. The woman who fit into every room Ava never could. Ava told herself she wasn't jealous. She was realistic. She had no space in his life, no right to want him, no reason to stay in a world where she was treated like a shadow. So she walked toward the exit, heels clicking like the countdown to her escape. But she didn't get far. Ava. His voice. The one she loved so much it scared her. She froze. Her breath hitched. She told herself not to turn around, but she did, slowly, painfully. Liam stood behind her, no longer the composed billionaire with the cold mask he wore for photographers. His tie was loose, his hair slightly messy, his eyes dark with something she couldn't read. Ava, are you leaving? She nodded. I shouldn't be here. His jaw clenched. Who told you that? No one needs to, she whispered. It's obvious. Liam took a step closer. Then another. The rooftop and the music below disappeared. There was only him. What happened? She laughed softly. This world isn't made for people like me. His brows furrowed. People like you? A girl who grew up counting coins for groceries. A girl with no last name that opens doors. A girl who works for the Hawthorne Foundation on a salary smaller than your tie clip. She swallowed. Someone who will never fit into your circles. Ava, he whispered, voice cracking, don't say that. Why not? Her eyes burned. It's true. Silence stretched between them. A painful, heavy silence. He closed the distance until he was a breath away from her. She tried stepping back, but the glass railing stopped her. The city lights blurred behind her like 1,000 fading stars. You think you don't belong here? Liam said quietly. You think you don't belong with me? She flinched at the last part. He noticed. And something in him snapped. He exhaled shakily. Ava, tell me the real reason you're leaving. Her throat tightened. Because staying hurts. The truth cracked out of her like a broken rib. All night, I've watched you with Isabella. She forced a smile. She looks like she belongs by your side. And I don't. Understanding dawned in his eyes, raw, heavy, almost tortured. He stepped closer. Too close. Is that what you think? He asked, voice low and wounded. That I want her? She's perfect for you. No, he said sharply. She's perfect for them. My family. My board. My shareholders. Not for me. A flicker of hope pushed inside her chest, but she stomped it down. Liam, it doesn't matter. You're a billionaire CEO. Your life is planned, structured, sorted. You live in a world where women come with pedigrees and portfolios. I'm just, me. His eyes softened, painfully, beautifully. That's exactly why I. She shook her head. Don't say it. Please don't make this harder. But he took her hand. Ava froze. His touch felt like fire and home all at once. This is already hard, Liam breathed. You walking away from me? That is unbearable. Her heart pounded. Liam, I'm leaving before I get hurt. It's too late, he whispered. You've already hurt me. Her lips parted. What? But then he did something she never expected. He cupped her face with both hands, gentle, trembling, desperate. "Ava Thompson," he said, voice breaking open, "I have loved you since day one." The world stopped breathing. Her knees weakened. Her vision blurred. What? His thumb brushed her cheek. "Not since the gala. Not since the board meetings. Since the very first moment you walked into my office with paint on your shirt and hope in your smile." She gasped, remembering that day. "You looked so alive," Liam whispered. "Everyone around me pretends. They smile because they're paid to. They talk because they want something. But you were real. You were sunshine in a world that worships shadows." Tears filled her eyes. "But you never said anything," she whispered, voice trembling. "I couldn't," he said. "You were working under me. You were building your dreams, not chasing my world. I didn't want to burden you. I didn't want to take your choices away." She shook her head, stunned, breathless. "Liam. And tonight," he continued, voice hoarse, "seeing you slip toward the exit? It felt like losing the only real thing in my entire life." A sob escaped her. Not because she was sad. Because she had spent years believing she was unlovable in his world. When all along, he'd been silently loving her from the shadows. "I thought," she swallowed hard. "I thought you only saw me as an employee." "You were the only person I saw," he whispered. The wind swept around them, but she barely felt it. All she felt was him, his hands, his breath, his burning sincerity. "Say something," Liam pleaded. "Please." Ava stared at him, everything in her unraveling. "You loved me," she whispered again, like she needed to hear it one more time. He pressed his forehead to hers. "Since day one." Her tears slipped down, warm and unstoppable. "I was in love with you too," she confessed. "I just never believed I had a chance." His breath hitched. Then he kissed her. Deep, slow, aching, like a man who had been starving for years. Ava clutched his jacket as her heart soared, shattered, and healed all at once. Time didn't exist, only the truth they had both tried to avoid. When he finally pulled back, he rested a hand on her waist, grounding her. "Don't go," he murmured. "Not tonight. Not ever." She looked up at him, at the vulnerability in his billionaire eyes, at the man who wasn't as untouchable as the world believed. "Liam, what happens now?" "Now?" He smiled softly. "Now I stop hiding how much I love you." Her breath trembled. "And the world," she whispered. "Your family? The board?" His jaw tightened. "They'll adjust." Then, softer, "because you're the only woman I choose." Ava felt the last piece of her doubt flicker and die. She placed her hand over his heart. "Then I'm staying." His exhale came out shaky, relieved, overwhelmed. He pulled her into his arms as the city lights shimmered below them, like they were blessing the beginning of something new. A love that wasn't born tonight. A love that had been waiting for years. A love she almost walked away from. Until his truth shattered everything she ever believed about who deserved him. Because it wasn't about deserving. It was about two souls who had always been meant for each other. From day one.